You guys know Catherine and Jake. You've known them for a while. You've loved on them. You're here because you matter to them. Catherine and Jake, what a treat. We got a beautiful day. We got a beautiful setting. We get to celebrate a beautiful, beautiful wedding, and we are honored to be here with you all. Tonight really is about a new beginning. It's about the magnitude of what God has been up to in y'all's lives. That He has brought y'all's lives together. Hadn't been perfect, and it's not going to be perfect. But He's got perfect plans for y'all going forward.
She is the most thoughtful, giving, and caring friend I have ever had. I feel like it's everyone's dream to have their best friend marry a guy you've grown up with. But Jake is not just a guy I've grown up with. He is literally one of the best people. Jake is amazing.
So I've known Jake for about 20 years now. 2 years old, we've been brothers ever since. When this kid likes something, he loves it. It just showed me that he's one of the most passionate people that I've ever met. Catherine, he is more obsessed with you than I've ever seen this man in his life. He loves you to death, to heaven and back. And it's honestly a win-win for both of us because Jake got a wife and I got a best friend out of it.
Dear Catherine, I can't believe the day is finally here where I get to marry the love of my life. When I awkwardly and apparently surprisingly asked you to be my girlfriend on our very first date, I don't think I would have guessed that this is where we would be a little over 3 years later.
Dear Jake, I can't believe our big day is here. I still remember coming home from our first date 3.5 years ago and announcing that I was going to marry you. It only took one dinner at Lupe for me to know that you were going to be the love of my life. And I'm so excited that today I finally get to walk down the aisle to you, the most amazing man I know. Getting married today.
I know.
You're my best friend, my soulmate, my sunshine on every cloudy day, and the love of my life. I cannot fathom how grateful I am to know you, love you, and to be known and loved by you. It was always you, Jake. Always has been and always will be. Now let's grow old and start a family together. I love you so much. XOXO, your bride.
Words can't describe all the reasons why I love you and what makes you such a special and amazing girl. We've had so many amazing and incredible times together and have so many more to look forward to. And then I can't wait to get to say I do, celebrate with all of our friends and family, and then celebrate with just you tonight. I love you so much. See you at the altar, Pumpkin.
I'm convinced after spending time with the two of you that you have found the right person. But now it's time for you to be the right person to one another. Because we're used to looking out for number one. You guys have been independent. Yeah, you've been dating, but now you're going to be married. Now you're going to be living together. So every morning you can wake up and you can think about, okay, how am I going to serve this guy today? How am I going to serve her today? How am I going to be husband of the year again this year? Whatever it is. But the only way you can do that is to practice playing second fiddle, which means humility.
I, Jake, take you, Catherine, to be my wife. And I promise before God and these witnesses to be your loving and faithful husband, in plenty and in want, in joy and in sorrow, in sickness and in health, as long as we both shall live.
I, Catherine, take you, Jake, to be my husband, and I promise before God and these witnesses to be your loving and faithful wife, in joy and in sorrow, as long as we both shall live.
Hospitality is around us all in this place today. But when you guys go from here and you get back from your honeymoon and you're going to have your home, it's your home that you get to open up to your friends, to your family, that gets to be a witness to your love for one another and your love for the Lord. And whenever people begin to see that, they go, you know what, there's something more than just that wedding for Jake and Catherine. They've got this opportunity just to love. And so it doesn't have to be fancy. It doesn't have to be at Pelican Hill. It just needs to be authentic and sincere. You're going to wear these rings. And when somebody looks down at your finger, they're going to realize, hey, she's taken, hey, he's taken. Pelican Hill, beautiful view, great friends, great family. I made a commitment that day. When you look at these rings, I want you to remember that there should be no end in your love for one another. I want you to look down at that ring and remember that God's love for you has no end. You may kiss.
Catherine's very dedicated and determined, mature and responsible and accountable and dependable. She has a heart of gold. If you're in trouble, you're having a bad day, you're a good friend. Jake, couldn't have handpicked a better guy. We're so blessed by you. Catherine, you're not just marrying Jake, you're marrying a great family. Jake and Catherine, we toast you, we are blessed by you, and we love you.